So I wanted to start this football team. And my brother had friends in the neighborhood. We would play football all the time. So there was one time, this dad, him and his son were playing football with my brother's friends, right? They were all playing football. And I go to the park. Sometimes I would come a little late. Sometimes, I would just come and just join in. This one particular time, I had joined in the football game because I usually play sometimes if I feel like it, like play football. Sometimes I don't feel up to it. So I'm playing, and all of a sudden, this was the greatest play ever that I did, right? I'm not even gonna lie. For some reason, it's gonna end, guys. I'm trying to get through this. It's gonna end. So I've heard when I was younger, or when I would throw a football, I heard a lot of people say, "You're really good at throwing a football. You're good." I probably get it from my dad. My dad was very athletic. My brother ran track. No. I didn't do much sports in high school. Obviously, if I was close to 400 pounds. But I did do Black Student Union. But anyways, so I jump in the game and I'm playing. And there was this epic pass. It was a pretty far pass. I caught it. And I ran for it, right? And I scored this touchdown. The dad, let me tell you something, was so mad. He did not teach his son correctly. Let me tell you something. Because you should always teach your kids, no matter what. If you lose, don't be discouraged. There's always a next time, right? No, not this dad. Let me tell you what this dad did. So I want to talk about something because I have posted that guy. Someone said, "Oh, he was taken off a GoFundMe and refused to be paid because he abused women or blah blah blah." I need to look this up to see if this is true, because if it's not, that is so horrible to say towards a black man who has cancer and is struggling and is not getting his payments from GoFundMe. Here's the thing that I don't understand, right? I am not giving another cent to GoFundMe. Let me tell you something. I'm not donating to another cause, if I was. But, I think I have before once. I am not giving to another cause. I am not supporting GoFundMe until that black man is paid. I'm sorry. Because this is not right. How come he hasn't received his funds? I don't care what someone has done. People raise money for that man. Pay him his money. It is crazy that there are men out there like that don't see women as equal, that don't see women can play sports. And I did find out, which I don't know if they still have teams, that they do have a women's flag football team, or they do have a women's New Mexico football team. And I have seen videos because I looked up on YouTube and I would always watch. There was a women's football league. There was women literally playing legit football. I've always thought, about that. And it sucks because a lot of the times you don't take your opportunities or your shots because of what people think, right? Like the misogynistic men. I thought, I could have changed the school, right? I could have literally made an all-girls football team had I had not let the misogyny get to me. And it sucks. This is how men treat women. They don't see women equally. They don't see women as strong. This dad was so mad that a girl scored a touchdown on his son. He took the football, which was theirs, which he has every right to do. He took his football and he left. He took his son and he said, "Come on, let's go." And, I'm standing there and I'm like, "Sorry, guys. I apologize. I'm sorry." They were like, "No, it's okay." Because I felt bad. I joined this game and they're leaving because of me. Because I scored a touchdown on his son. You mean to tell, and for those who say misogyny does not exist, explain that. You're mad that a girl could possibly be better than your son, and this is not who's better, men or women. You could have taught your son to practice to be as good as someone else, instead of being a poor sport and walking away every time there is someone good. Trump standing before the American people when COVID had just started. Didn't even do anything for COVID. He didn't help COVID, right? He was president during that time and didn't do nothing for COVID. Literally telling people to drink bleach, inject themselves with ivermectin, which is a horse drug. It's horse medicine. The same medicine that Joe Rogan took, Joe Rogan from Fear Factor took and ended up getting COVID because he was stupid enough to tell people to take ivermectin too, like a dummy, and ended up getting COVID. This man is the same man who literally called it something else and was spewing his hatred, which more like Asian hate was already here, but it elevated Asian hate even more because of his ideologies towards them because of COVID. Crazy, right? But yeah, the government is allowed to literally say that IVF, in vitro, which helps women that can't get pregnant have a baby, literally claim that the cell organisms or the eggs, I believe it is, that they use to help women that can't have babies or that have a hard time having babies for them, say that that's a human being, even though it's not a literal person. That the government passed in some state that is a literal human being, which stopped women who really need that to help them have a baby can't have one because it's considered a human being. This is crazy, the laws that they passed. They took women's rights away by telling them they're not allowed to have an abortion. That's crazy. They can have freedom of speech on that. They're allowed to spew their hatred, their racism all throughout the government. But that's okay when they kept saying that Mr. Chu, right? Hold on, it's gonna end. Mr. Chu, sorry, not Mr. Chu, Mr. Chu, who is, been speaking before Congress about TikTok, kept insinuating that he was from China and kept trying to say that because he's Asian, that it doesn't make a difference that, or what was it? He kept saying, do you speak Chinese or something like that? And kept insinuating because he's Asian, then that must mean that, oh, well, because you're Asian, then you are from there. Or trying to say, yeah, you're all the same. Like, no, not all Asian people are the same. Asian people come from different aspects of different countries. You wouldn't know that because you're spewing your racism. Just as a fact, they're spewing their misogyny. Like, one guy, I saw a video that he reshared some MAGA Trump supporter fan saying that women are not fit to be in government as presidents because they don't have balls to scratch. Literally saying Nikki Haley, who is a horrible person, mind you, I wouldn't vote for Nikki Haley, saying that she's not fit to be president because she doesn't have balls to scratch. She's not a man, and they view women less than. Not only the misogyny that is pressing their thumb on women, right? It's the racism that runs rampant through our government, and they don't care. It's the fact that a lot of them are supporting this genocide as well. But it's okay for them to have freedom of speech. Oh, they'll let people pay millions of dollars for ads at the Super Bowl, one of which was used against Palestinians, right? But yet, TikTok, when it comes to TikTok, oh, we're not allowed to have freedom of speech. No, tell people why you really don't want people to have TikTok. It's the 1% that wants to stay rich. But Trump could run around here and do whatever he wants with his money, spew all this hatred, do this, and still continue to run for president. But it's okay because certain people are allowed to have freedom of speech, which is crazy to me. It's selective outrage for certain things. Like, look at all the propaganda and the misinformation spread on Facebook. But yeah, you don't even go after Facebook, right? Look at all the stuff that happens on X. But yeah, you don't go after X, or that was once Twitter, right? Oh, it's okay for people to spew their hatred, their misinformation, and all of that stuff on X. It's okay for a lot of these other apps to sell our information to other countries, but you don't care about that because it does happen with a lot of other apps, and I'm pretty sure Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is selling our information to other countries as we speak, but you don't care because they're for you. But you won't allow the people of TikTok to have freedom of speech. We get more information that is not misinformation from TikTok than we do anywhere else. That's what bothers the government so bad. Yes, my hair is still a mess, but have you guys had these rice-a-roni microwavable cups because rice-a-roni is my favorite. And these are delicious. I just want to say, if you like rice-a-roni and you don't want to cook it on a stove, just heat up these rice-a-roni cups and you can have rice-a-roni instantly. Like, delicious. Just wanted to say that because I have been craving like buttered rice or like rice or Spanish rice. And I was like, you know what? I'm really craving rice-a-roni chicken flavored rice. Yes. So if you haven't tried these, you guys should because they're delicious. State of the Union is on in the background, but I think I should go live on this app. Like, very unhinged because you can say whatever you want and you won't get banned. And I'm going to go live there and rip some people to shreds. Let me tell you something. We could have a roast session there and literally go in on y'all. Because let me tell you something. I will never be able to get banned. On TikTok, I could get banned. But on this app, I will tell you. I will really tell you what I want to tell you.